All right, so there we have it. Rubber band. What the hell? Where did that come from? Take two. What's going on, and welcome back. We've got something for Project Stepchild. I did mention this in my live stream, I believe. I did mention this, that I've got something for the car. While the car is apart, I might as well do this upgrade. Hopefully sooner or later it's gonna need this upgrade. And that is determined by how fast the car is or how quick the car is. So yeah, I think this is a necessary upgrade eventually, maybe not now, but eventually. But since I've got the entire rear end torn apart, I might as well do this. You know, it just makes sense. So let me turn the camera around. Let me show you what I've got. All right, so real quick, what I've got for the car is some 3-inch studs, 3-inch ARP wheel studs. And I've got a tool that I ordered to help install these, because these are knurled on the end. Let's see if I can get you closer. They do have a knurl, and they have to basically be pulled in, pressed in, however you want to call it. Hopefully this tool will help me do that. But I did get the ARP. Here's the part number, 100-7703. Now, if you notice by that part number, it is a 1/2-inch stud. Stock on the S550 comes with a 14mm stud. But I decided to go with the 1/2-inch. A lot of guys are running them. The ARPs are way stronger than stock, way stronger than a 14mm stock. Anyway, ARP does make a 14mm 3-inch stud for the S550, but it's rather expensive. I saved probably about, let's say, 50 or 60 bucks by going with a 1/2-inch. I know they'll hold up. I know several guys that have run them with no issues at all. It's got the same knurl size, and you know, they'll fit no problem. But I do have to take the hub off of the knuckle in order to install these, but we'll get to that. But one other thing that this is going to be good for me for is I will have to change lug nuts, obviously, to a 1/2-inch. Now, I am running the ET style lug nut on Project Stepchild. Now, one of the advantages that I want to talk about here of these 1/2-inch studs is going with 1/2-inch. That allows me to have more meat on the lug nut. So the lug nut itself actually has more metal. So in my opinion, would be stronger than a lug nut for a 14mm stud. So that's kind of my thinking. You know, these studs are rated at like 190,000 PSI, whatever, braking, shearing, bending force, whatever you want to call it. So I'm not worried about a 1/2-inch stud versus 14mm. If I can save some money and still have the same strength and do the same thing that I wanted to do, you know, why not? So anyway, enough talking about it. Let's get to this install. Let's get these studs in these hubs and ready for whenever we get the axles back from DSS. So there we have it, man. 3-inch studs, got one installed, just got to do the other side. And the first 2 studs I did kind of forget. You need to put a little bit of anti-seize on there to you know, help from galling up the threads or, you know, messing them up or whatever. But you know, we're all good. Checked them and everything's good to go. But there you go, 3-inch studs for Project Stepchild. Now, like I said, this is going to become necessary once we reach, you know, a certain ET, certain speed. It is required by NHRA. A lot of tracks do follow the NHRA rules. Plus, you know, it's just a quick reference for the techs out there to look at the car, see the 3-inch studs, and know that there is plenty of thread engagement between the studs and the lug nut. So, you know, that's why I did this while the car was apart. I might as well. That way I don't have to take it apart again to do it. It's already done. I do have new lug nuts on order. Should be coming in any day now. No big deal on that. Lug nuts are pretty cheap. But like I said, they do make these in 14 millimeter if you want to stick with 14 millimeter for the S550. I went with the 1/2 inch because, you know, I save a few bucks and it's the same strength as the 14 millimeter. So, you know, then it also gives me more meat on the lug nut. So, you know, it's a win-win for me for these, you know, peace of mind and the strength of ARP and the ease of using a 1/2 inch stud. So anyway, that's going to do it for today. I can't get them on the car, but I will show them on the car once I do get the axles in. A little bit of update on that. I had talked to DSS over a week ago, and they said it would probably be another half week towards the end of that next week that I would, you know, find out something of what's going on, you know, what repairs are needed. Have not heard anything. I let the whole week go by, and you know, I was like, I'm not gonna bug them. I'm gonna give them a week and you know, see what we come up with, but I have not heard from them. So rather disappointed in DSS, you know, that they haven't at least reached out to me, or you know, I don't even know what, you know, the status is on my part. So anyway, I'm gonna call them Monday. This is actually Saturday. I'm gonna give them a call Monday and see what's going on, man, because I'm getting a little frustrated. You know, it's almost 2 weeks now that that they've had the axles in the drive shaft. So, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully they'll have some news for me, and hopefully the actual fix will be a quick turnaround. But anyway, hope you like this video. If you did, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and we'll see you on the next one.